vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Brewing Bollocks podcast with myself, the Cough, the Kang, Bobby K, and of course, Cuva99. We're back. We've not been doing any Bollocks podcasts for the last few weeks because we're falling apart. We're basically made like out of paper mache, and it's now getting to us. But firstly, Cooves, welcome back. What's been brewing?
Nothing.
All right. I like it.
No, just recovering from being ill. Still not 100%. Quite a way off it. But, you know, it could be worse, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be worse. It's
kind of like the football chat. Whoops.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, for God's sake, Cuba. This is why we have more people. Weird because no one says it anymore. No one mentions it in the chat. So it's good to have you back mentioning it because people need to get in line. People need to be toxic.
Channeling my inner Mia.
Absolutely. But Bobby, what's been brewing?
Not much, but I feel like channeling my inner Mia right now. So. We've got our guests in the show. We've got Aki, Brian is in the house, and of course we got Dave in, the boys from TOT. We're all back together. This big family is here. Brian, what's been brewing?
Nothing much apart from I forgot you put the link in the creative group, and I went into the Ben Kaufman group, and I've been sitting in the studio for yesterday for a minute. So I then realized
that's why it's good to read your WhatsApp, right?
I know, but you did it in the creative group, and obviously when you send it to me,
I'm not going to send you two different messages. I'm going to just do one.
Yes,
so you both see it.
Ben, we've just finished a premiere, and my brain was like, "Get to Ben quickly."
Yeah.
So I went to my natural default, so I kind of feel like, do you remember in 94s and Horses, that surprise party and Trigger's in the wrong room, and he's been standing in the dark for ages? Basically, that's what I've just done.
All right, good to hear. Dave, what's been brewing?
Never much. Just doing videos, stuff like that. Just chilling before I go to the movies at 12 o'clock tonight.
Awesome stuff. Let's see who's in the audience to join us through proceedings, because we're live on both the Coffee Company and, of course, the Free Spurs Boys, just to get that. So we've got a few people from both channels.
Oh, so hey, Cooves, we're actually streaming something today.
Yeah, we're actually streaming.
What does that mean?
You don't have to do
nothing. If it wasn't for Ben, our channel would probably be like dead and at like 8 subscribers.
I've got you boys coming.
Thanks,
We've got the
Benji.
number one Agan bar in the world. He's saying, Cuva! We got Stu Boy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. We've got Jose from Football Forever. Good to see you, Jose. We've got Kudos saying, what's been brewing? Nothing except the poop I'll be spitting out later today. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. We've got Paddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. We've got MZ, YouTube member. Got a few YouTube members from the coffee company. Good to see you, MZ. We got Andrew Gregory. Good to see you, Paddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. R.I.P. the Godfather of British Blues of John Mayall. Good to see you. We got Angus is in the house. Everyone's favourite gooner, Angus. Everyone's good to see you. Good to see you. But right, what do you want to talk about today, Bobby? What does anyone have any topics to talk about and things they'd like to? I know Dave and I were talking about something really funny earlier, and it's not good for Brian. Dave and I were talking about Star Wars. And I mentioned when Mickey was at my house once, she lost her T-shirt down the back of the sofa.
Whoa, but we're going to get the backstory to that. How did the T-shirt come off in the first place there, Benji?
No comment. No comment. But I was like, for once in my life, for once in my life, I have the right tool for this job. And I went over to the side of my room, and she's like, "You've got a fucking lightsaber, don't you?" And I cut out a fucking Darth Maul's lightsaber.
I'm on another level here.
Whoa, hold on a second. I know it's Thursday, boys, but it's not Saturday night, man.
It's always Saturday night somewhere.
T-shirts off, and you're going at it with a lightsaber. Got it.
Look who's decided to call while we're in the middle of a stream. Let's say hi, shall we? All of us together. Let's say good morning, all of us together, shall we?
Oh, what are you doing? Shut up, Nick. You're ruining my stream. Flip flop.
Just doing a show here, like we do every Wednesday morning.
he heard the talk about the T-shirt being off. He thought he'd better get in on that.
You want to join us? I'll send you the link. Okay, bye.
Morning, Ian. Good to see you, Ian. I was wondering the same thing. Way to bury the lead. Big up, Brian and David. It's the three Spurs boys in the coffee company, which means no holds barred. So here's the question. What is one movie prop you would like to have in your house for anything, Bobby?
Ooh, I've got to go with the phone booth from Bill and Ted.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
man.
A good shout.
Back and forth to history, anywhere. Yeah, man. I'd have to definitely take the phone booth, man.
Yeah, definitely going with the shower idea for that one.
Yeah. Coobs, if you could have any movie prop to do a certain thing, what would you have?
Oh, cockpit of the Millennium Falcon for everything.
Cuba said cock.
I do.
And look who's here. Look who's here. It's him. But we'll get to it. Brian.
We'll get to him in a second because he's got big news and it just put a massive smile on my face, which is great because it just completely changed my mood. So
wait a minute, I'll just change my mind. How about the entire Harry Potter franchise as a toilet?
Okay. I like it.
I'm with you, brother. It's so good to have you back. You speak so much sense.
Brian, if you could have any movie prop for anything, what would you have?
I would have to go with the Men in Black Neutralizer or whatever that thing's called.
The Neuralizer, yeah.
The fun I could have with that, that would be incredible.
You just said that.
Wait a minute. I'm surprised Brian didn't actually go with like something out of the movie Airplane, like an airplane, so that way he can fly back and forth as he sees fit.
See, Bobby, this is why you try to be funny, but you don't think this through. You don't think I could go to Pearson and go like that and say, "You will fly me home," and then just have it. I can have everything I want.
But then if you flash them, they're going to forget that they were going to put you on a flight.
No, but you give them the.
But you know what else is funny? The power Ben's given me, and what, Brian? Can't hear you now. Can't hear you. Hello. Hello.
I'm just going to pray. If you can have it,
I have to say, Bobby, just very quickly, sorry. It's not even worth competing with idiots because you'll win every single time.
Oh,
too much
Ooh, well, let's have a battle of the wits, shall we? Wait, you're not armed.
This has all gone off the rails. Dave, if you could have any movie prop from any movie, what would you have?
Does it have to be a prop, or can I pick an animal?
You can have an animal. That's
Yeah,
sort of a
has
prop.
to be Artex.
Okay.
The never-ending story. No, not
Okay.
Artex. Is it? No, yeah, Artex or Atreyu. Is it one of them? The
Atreyu
horse.
is the guy.
The horse. No, Artex was the horse.
Artex was
That
the horse.
dies in the-
Atreyu was the guy. I forgot the
Atreyu
horse's
was the
name.
guy. Artex was the
Wow.
horse. Yeah, he dies in the. He
Look
dies
at you
in
with
the
the
Undying
never-ending
Swamps.
story knowledge.
Oh yeah, it's the Undying Swamps, isn't it? Or the one of the swamps where he loses his joy and ends up sinking.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'd always save the
and he
horse.
sinks,
I'd always have
yeah.
to save it. Yeah, I have to save it.
Before we get,
I hate
before we
that.
get-
I hate that. It makes me cry every time.
Is
before we
that a
get to
horse?
Barry-
I only seem to remember a giant flying Dulux dog in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is
Yes.
a dragon?
Before we get to Barry, I want everyone
The
to
dragon
put in.
dog.
I want everyone to put in a movie prop they would like to have in their real life, because that would be awesome. Bazza, welcome to the show. Firstly, how is Laura? Hopefully she's well.
She's all right. She's all right. She's got a bit of she's got to take some antibiotics, and obviously, like with everything, the antibiotics are having an effect on everything else. So yeah, she's tired. She's fine. She's at work, so it's not. She's not dying. So,
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
Don't give her too
she's
much.
got man.
Don't give her-
work. Good man.
So-
don't give her too much sympathy. She hasn't got man flu either because she's not a man, so
Yeah.
she can't get that. So I hope no one send this to her because I'll be
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. Bazza, what prop
So you saw
from
that,
any
right, Laura?
movie?
Yeah. Okay. Just try. I'll speak to you in a bit. All right, bye.
Yeah. What prop from any movie would you like to have, Barry?
Well, there's two. I mean, there's like the chair that Sharon Stone sits on in Basic Instinct. Is that not? Would that count? I'd like to be the chair, or I'd like to be the old Clay in Patrick Swayze's Ghost from the film Ghost. You know, it could be the
I like
the Clay. You know,
Yeah.
So you want to be molded by Patrick Swayze?
well, maybe, mate, maybe a lot of women would be. So why not? Why not? So
Yeah,
yeah,
any-
I was just. Go on,
Yeah,
Keith.
any
We've got
port
a
in a
couple of
storm,
answers.
isn't it?
We got
Yeah,
a couple
exactly.
of-
Yeah, you can nail the wind to the mast. You know.
Yeah, but
Or
wasn't it
whatever the
Demi
phrase
Moore
is.
who's actually does the molding? Because he holds her hands, and then she
Well,
molds the clay.
You get a bit of double bubble, don't you?
Well,
So you
exactly.
kinda
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the perfect freeway.
Let's see what some of the people in the audience have said. We have Football Power Hour saying hello to everyone. So hello to Football Power Hour. Good to see you in the house. We got Ian
I'll be
saying
there.
the
Nice
Holy Grail from the Last Crusade. I like that one. We got
That,
Andrew
that would
Gregory
be pretty
saying-
damn useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it
You
would
can
be.
clear out the bathroom cabinet for a start.
Yeah, you could. You could. You have Andrew Gregory saying Debbie from Debbie Does Dallas.
Good choice, Andrew. I completely want to redo my list.
I was going to say that surely she isn't a prop, but thinking about it, yeah, she is really, isn't she?
Yeah.
No, but you say that now. I would also say maybe the computer from Weird Science.
Yeah. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo.
Just
Hi,
realised
Leo. Hi,
Just
Leo.
big up to Leo, 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Oh, big up, Leo. Big up.
Thousands.
I've just realised how lucky I am to have said the computer from Weird Science when my wife is in the office today. So
Yeah.
that was a save.
Yeah, that was definitely a save. Most definitely a save. If I can find, we have Eleanor from God in 60 Seconds from Round Table Talk.
No, you want to be the lipstick.
Shelby.
You want to be the lipstick, no? When Angelina puts the lipstick on.
We have Ed M saying, I had have the chicken from Rocky 2.
Good call.
The
Keep it
DeLorean
simple.
from Back to the Future. I would like a DeLorean. And yeah, the arm of that's not a movie prop. We have Angelina in the Lara outfit. Of course, you bloody said that. The car from Back to the Future. It's a DeLorean, Angus. I know you're born in 2001, but that doesn't excuse you. The shagging
Is
wagon.
Angus
from
seriously? Angus is 23.
21, yeah.
So he's born 2003. Holy
The
crap,
burger
wow.
from Pulp Fiction. The burger from Pulp Fiction. Debbie must be 102 now.
Nice. So could you imagine how hard it's going to be for her to get away?
Yeah.
On a little Zimmer frame like this.
Yeah,
we'll continue going.
Where you going, Debbie?
Before we go,
Debbie will always be 69 in my eyes.
The ageless wonder.
Actually,
1999.
1999.
I got engaged the year Angus was born.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
We have.
I was in a state of not knowing where I was in that year.
Yeah. And 26 next year. You're the same age as my partner, so that's really funny.
Don't say that.
We got Phil P. Woo! Good to see her. We got the Flower Power. Good to see her saying oi 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 flower.
Oi, oi,
Before we go to Florida Man, what is the greatest movie prop in history? Bobby, we'll start with you first. What is the greatest movie prop in history? Because there's so many of them. You've got everything from the gun in Terminator 2 when he's on the motorcycle, he's firing.
Yeah, but you got for me when you say prop, you've got to pick one thing.
Yeah,
that to me has transcended across any kind of movie franchise, and you instantly know that this is associated to that movie, to that franchise. So I'm gonna steal your answer from earlier for what you like to show Mickey when the two of you are alone, and that's a lightsaber. Because I think that, you know what I mean. Everybody knows the lightsaber is Star Wars. Strictly associated to that. It's known around the world. People don't even like the movies, don't even like this series. They know what a lightsaber is. So I think that's one.
Yeah, no, a lightsaber. Kuva, what is the greatest movie prop in history?
For me, I think I'm going to go with the V8 Interceptor from Mad Max. His car.
Ooh.
That's the noise it makes, actually.
Yeah. That's a good one. Brian, I know you haven't seen many movies, Brian, so you're not going to say Ghostbusters, the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. That's a small dig. But what do you think the greatest movie prop in history is?
I mean, do you know what? Well, you could say the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
For me, one of the films very, very close to my heart is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So you could say the Golden Ticket, you could say the Everlasting Gobstoppers. It depends what you deem to yourself. But I would probably say, because like you said, I have not seen many movies, and the kind of movies I watch are gangster and mafia and that kind of stuff. So I would probably say the first one that comes to my head would be either that, or
the Great Glass Elevator would be one from Willy Wonka.
Oh, there you go. Or there was another one I was just going to mention. I cannot remember what the life of me it was. I'll come back to you. But yeah, I would probably say the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Okay. Audio. Good to see you, Audio Artisan. Good to see you. Good to see you. Texas Chainsaw, the lawnmower in the Lawnmower Man, the Batmobile.
Yeah. Batmobile's changed though in every movie. It always looks it's different, right? Johnny Five. Wow.
Answer.
Anything from the Shawshank Redemption, the Everlasting Gobstopper sounds naughty. Yes, it does. The Ring from the Lord of the Rings.
I was going to say this.
This was yours? Okay, so we got
it was mine, but I've got one more.
Yeah.
And it's an iconic prop. And that's Wilson from Castaway.
Yeah, that's a brilliant one. That's a brilliant one. Wilson!
Gotta love Wilson.
Yeah. So you're going to say, Bazza, what is the greatest movie prop in history?
I thought of one, and then it was really funny, and then I just forgot it when I was thinking of others.
Typical Barry. Typical Barry.
At least he's still awake.
Asleep.
I would say the mask from Silence of the Lambs. That's
a good one.
I mean, it's a little bit crazy.
Or you've got the basket.
Or the other one. I mean, you've got the balloon from It
Turbo
as well,
Man.
right?
Yes.
The red balloon, yeah.
The red balloon, or the Tottenham Hotspur movie of no trophies and counting, however many years it is now, is the stadium. That's the greatest prop in movie history.
What a game changer.
Isn't that the one that's hosted by that guy, MT Cabanete?
Don't you get it started. Graham in the corner has just said Emerson Royale is the greatest prop in history.
Whoa.
All right. Well, on that note, see you guys later. We'll leave Graham and Barry alone here.
Arm of
What I'm
Graham
gonna
is
say, Graham,
here.
is I've had to deal with multiple messages today from lots of people saying that things are going more and more towards the GOAT leaving this football club. Whoa, Phil! Whoa, stop it! So I'm in a period of mourning. I'm in a period of mourning. So
Yeah, absolutely. But it's that time of the show, everyone. It's time to find out what's happened on this week's Florida Man. That's right, everyone. You know the game. Date of the year, Florida Man. What's Florida Man been up to today? We'll start with you, Bobby. What do you think Florida Man has been up to?
Today is what? Today is July 24th. Today is... Oh, geez. I remember. I heard about this already. I heard it from my brother-in-law, in fact, who was celebrating his birthday yesterday. So happy belated birthday to my dear brother-in-law. He was celebrating, and a few years ago, he was actually in Miami and ended up running into Florida Man. I don't know what ended up happening through the course of the party, but the next day, which was the 24th, apparently Florida Man was caught butt naked, only wearing a pair of pink socks, doing cartwheels down the main strip, screaming, "I love Donna." So we haven't figured out who Donna is yet or why he was naked, and there's no further stories from the night before. But he was charged, unfortunately, for decent exposure, because apparently Florida Man is swinging well.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Cooves, what's Florida Man been up to?
Well, that was obviously complete nonsense. What really happened?
What?
Was I think you'll find it was. What really happened was Florida Man was training really hard to go on America's Got Talent with his new singing act, and the day before he was due on, he actually got eaten up by an alligator, unfortunately. But he braved it out, and he thought, that's not going to stop me. He went on anyway, as the alligator, throwing his singing voice out from behind those alligator teeth. And obviously, he chose the song Man Eater. And it went down well. Well, he did.
I like it.
That is utter nonsense. It was a crocodile.
It was absolutely true.
Yeah.
Why would an alligator eat a crocodile?
I actually think, and I'm going to relate it back to Phil. I think Florida Man is actually Tottenham Hotspur's new chief scout.
Yeah,
and he has gone out on the Japanese tour and has identified this brand new talent that we've unearthed. So I'm hearing all these news that we've employed new coaching team, and I think Florida Man has finally come and joined the Tottenham Hotspur coaching staff.
That sounds really true, doesn't it, Bobby?
It does, but it was just too much football related. Is that allowed?
It is.
All right. Dave, what's Florida Man been up to today?
Well, today I just got a big video off him. I've just been watching it now or streaming. It was crazy. So Florida Man was in his Cessna 742, right? And he was flying mid, and he was telling me he just seen this figure, right, floating, and it was over near AC Milan. And as he's floating, he thought, he's not got a parachute on. I got to save his life. Well, anyway, as he flew next to me, he did this crazy maneuver when he opened the door. This person ended up in his plane. Turned out to be Emerson Royale, trying to escape the Tottenham Hotspur jet as they were flying to Tokyo. So what he did is he flew back up to the jet, spun it around, opened the door, and dropped Emerson Royale off back at the jet, telling him he has to stay at Tottenham. That's what he told me he did.
Barry, you should be happy.
You should be happy.
There's a backhanded compliment there, if I'm honest.
No,
at least it's a compliment.
Florida Man said, "Hey, Florida Man said he has
back
to
him dropping Tottenham so he can get on a flight to go and sign for AC Milan. Yeah, I know where this is going. Don't you worry.
No. He tried to
Especially
escape.
Especially him up there.
But But
Especially him up there with his
Emerson tried to
agenda.
escape, but Florida Man made sure he stayed. Big up to Florida Man there.
Yeah. Barry, what's Florida Man been up to?
You know you're just turning the screws right now on him, right?
I don't care what Florida Man was up to.
You're so distraught by Dave's story now.
That's my agenda, son. That's my agenda, son, against
Dave, you've
Florida
derailed
Man.
his whole day.
Yeah.
Who cares
Let's
what
see
Florida
what,
Man
let's see what the people in the chat have said Florida Man has been up to. Angus is saying, killed a prosy. That's simple. Stuart is saying Florida Man wanted to go to Milan. The flight was on, then it was off, then it was on again.
I know what you're doing, Stuart.
Kudos is saying Florida Man smuggles TV licenses into the UK and steals them from a white man in Peckham.
Nice.
Florida Man made a vid about the lack of attacking the Asian market and only to be cut off in his prime. I like it. Good to see a tequila. Good to see a tequila. Andrew Gregor's Florida Man divorced his wife, Daisy May Alligator, on unreasonable grounds. The settlement cost him an arm and a leg.
Well played.
Alligator also sang Crocodile Shoes by Jimmy Nail. Florida Man unveiled as Flow Rider. We have Florida Man created a new Spurs chant. Sell the goat because he is poor, to the tune of Bread of Heaven, just for Dave. Big up, Daniel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Unfortunately, you guys, you're all wrong.
No.
You're all wrong. Because on this day, 24th of July, 2023, partying Florida Man makes a mistake. Florida Man mistakes a deputy's head for a tasty snack. But that's good to hear.
We got to hear the story now.
Yeah.
I know, that was
Don't
it.
leave it without context.
If Florida Man
James,
yeah.
don't you come as well with your fire. Don't you come.
Right, everyone. We are going to debut a new show that's been a week in the making. It's time to play the game of Who's the Muppet?
Oh my God, who's the Muppet?
Welcome to Who's the Muppet, everyone. I have made some Muppets out of a bunch of celebrities and some of your favourite Spurs YouTube personalities. And you have to guess, who is the Muppet? Is everyone
that Ian Rush?
Was that Dave?
I thought that was Ian Rush then.
We'll have to guess. But the rules
I can see who it is.
Everyone has to guess.
I know who it is, though. I know who it is.
So here is the first one. Bobby, who's the Muppet?
Oh, that's easy. That's Debbie from Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh. Okay. Cooves, who's the Muppet?
Clearly, Jermaine Defoe.
Okay. I like it. Aki, who is the Muppet?
Are we doing this funny or doing this real?
Anything
Whatever
you want.
I'm going to say David Ginola.
Yeah, you'd have to be serious because you can't be funny.
Okay.
No, it could be funny because we don't know who
No,
he is.
you're not funny, is what I'm saying. So better stick to serious.
I'm going to come up there and not.
Who is it?
Who's the Muppet?
I'm going to go Gascoigne.
All right. And Nick, who's the Muppet?
I'm going to go David Ginola.
Okay.
You don't say anything like Nick, no, or Dave, no,
I want
Bobby.
everyone to guess who
Oh,
they
Nick is hilarious.
Mine was funny.
I want everyone to guess who they think the Muppet is.
Ian's is really good, actually.
Yeah. Everyone's thinking from the 1980s. We've got.
What is it? Them Scousers.
Everyone had an
It's
uncle
them
with a stash
Scousers,
like
man.
that. It's true.
Doesn't it look like Scousers in that video? Calm
saying-
down, mate. Calm down.
Yeah, it looks like the Harry
Calm
Enfield,
down.
yeah.
We have Kudos saying Glenn Hoddle. Angus is saying, is that Darren Aarons? Anderton? and Brian Hill. I'm going to give you 20 seconds for everyone in the chat to guess the Muppet. You've got a couple of seconds.
This is 20 seconds. That's a long time, Dan.
Darren Anderton's Love Child. Darren Anderton's Love Child. I like it. Who do you think the Muppet is? We got Phil P also guessing David Ginola. And we got 10 seconds. We'll go 10 seconds.
Rishi Sunak.
Rishi Sunak. And the answer to this one is indeed David Ginola. So well done
I was
to
so
Nick
close.
and Daigle for getting this one right. Well done, well done, well done. Claire Balding. That's right, yeah. We have the second one. Who is the Muppet, Bobby K? Who is the Muppet?
Wow.
That's clear as day to me.
To me, this has got Marlon Brando from Godfather written all over it.
Okay. Okay. Cooves. Who's the Muppet?
Tough one, but I'm seeing a little bit of Roy Hodgson there.
Okay. Daigle.
Mate,
Who's the Muppet?
that has got to be David Jason as Del Boy.
I like it.
Got to.
Dave. Who's the Muppet?
I'm just going to say what Brian said because I ain't got a clue.
You're saying going David Jason?
I got that vibes because of the coat.
Exactly. That's exactly what did it for me, bro.
And
Oh, the hat as well. You're right.
Nick, who's the Muppet?
I'm going to say it's Trigger.
You going with Trigger? Who are you going with?
King Charles.
You all right, Dave?
Graham is going with King Charles.
King Charles.
Everyone get your guesses in of who the Muppet is. We have Phil P. Woo saying David Jason, aka Dale Boy. Ed M is saying Harry Redknapp. Angus is saying Sir David Jason as well. We have could be Uncle Albert as well. Kudos is saying young Sir Alex Ferguson. Mark is saying Dave.
It's not me.
He's saying Dave. We got Ian is saying Coover is right. Roy Hodgson, circa 1960. Ed M is saying, is it Roland Rat? Hey, Kevin.
That's a damn good impression.
I don't know, but it looks like he's having he's looking at a really short skirt. Yeah, Keir Starmer. But the answer to this one is, you're right, it was Del Boy. It was Sir David Jason. So well done. He's actually quite good at this.
Well, because he's the only one giving serious answers and not having fun,
But mate,
It is what it is. The third one. This is one sent in, this is one sent in from Patty Hartnett. So that tells you
I know
Bobby.
exactly who it is.
Oh,
Bobby.
This one I have to give a serious answer because it's just so.
Is that
obvious.
Daigle and Bobby?
That's
no,
Daigle and his homeboy Levy.
Fuck you.
You will not.
It could be interesting.
Who's the Muppet?
Well, Levy is.
Correct.
Oh Christ. No idea. I'm sticking with that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Aki, who is it?
Well, I didn't know you were actually bringing animals into this because it's actually a cock and a snake.
Okay. Dave.
I'm gonna say it's Dave and Bobby.
Okay. And Nick, finally.
Well, clearly the guy on the right is Brian Daigle. And
Nick,
the guy on the left,
Nick.
the guy on the left is Bobby Kang. So
Let's see what people are saying in the house. We're saying Potch and Levy, Kuva, Bobby, True, Levy and Potch, Khan and Levy, Homer Simpson with a hairpiece, and Mr. Clean. And Stell, Karen. Don't see any changes. They're both Muppets. Levy and Khan, Brian and Levy. Got Paddy laughing. You're a dastardly man, Paddy. You're a dastardly man. And Levy, our latest. And of course, this is one of Paddy's making. It's Brian and Lee.
Hey, I got
Right.
it.
So I just need to let people know, but please, please, please enjoy Paddy's comments while you see him, because when I meet him, not only is he on my list, I'm creating a whole new hit list for him. And trust me, if I was that close to that man, I would not be hugging him.
Yeah.
Paddy, that is quite possibly the best thing that you've ever done.
It is. It's up there. No, the one
Nick,
video.
I look forward to when Emerson finally leaves. Expect a lot of stuff coming your way from me.
Oh, Ben, that should be our new header on time.
You better move Dave. Poor guy's in the middle there, man.
Yeah.
I know. Move me out of the way. Move me out of the way.
It is the victim, man.
Yeah, we've got this one.
Get Brian a saucer of milk, please.
This
He's
is
got his claws out.
This is number 3. It's a man getting his head eaten by a lion. It's a man getting his head eaten by a lion. Bobby, who's getting their head eaten by a lion?
Ian Wright.
Okay, Cooves. Who's getting their head eaten?
Not going with Jermaine Defoe again.
Ryan, who's getting their head eaten?
Who is it?
Paddy Hartnett.
Let me think. Diane Abbott.
Yeah, okay. Dave, who's getting their head bitten off?
Hopefully, I don't know. Lewis.
All right. And Nick, who's getting their head eaten?
Karen is eating Darren.
Let's see what everyone's saying in the chat. The UK is saying Sol Campbell. Kudos is saying Sideshow Bob. Phil is saying Gaza. Angus is saying Arsene Wenger. Mark is saying Darren. Tina Turner. Is it Harriet Harman? Good to see her. Scott Hynam. Who are you going? Oh, you're saying Diane Abbott. Yeah. The answer is Paddy when he's getting his head bitten off by a dinosaur.
Brian.
Hang on, it's not a dinosaur. You said a lion. Now it's a dinosaur.
Yeah. Cheese.
If you'd have said dinosaur, Ben, we'd have all got it right. Come on, mate.
Oh, this game's rigged.
Yep.
So yes, Paddy, you're getting your head ripped off, mate. And we've got the final one, which this is Bobby. Who is the Muppet?
Oh, this one. Oh, come on. Really? This one is so obvious. That is 1,000 billion% Iggy.
Cooves, who is this?
I know I'm going to be wrong, but I'm going to go with Alice Cooper.
All right. That's a good guess. Actually, it's a good guess. Brian,
I'm going along those lines. I'm going to say Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay, good guess. Good guess. Dave, who's the Muppet? Slash. You're going Slash. Oh. That's a good guess as well. You're on the line.
Maybe Brian May.
And Nick, who's the Muppet?
It's Taylor Swift.
Where are you going for? Russell Brand. You're going Russell Brand. Let's see.
That's a great shout, Graham.
Good shout.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Howard Stern?
That's a good shout as well. It's a good shout.
What about that guy from Aerosmith? Is it Aerosmith?
Yeah. Steve Tyler's a good shout as well.
Tyler.
The UK Pat is saying Philip Schofield. Steve D is saying people in the 80s. Angus is saying Brian Johnson from AC/DC. Kate from Just the Girl That Loves Spurs. Kudos is saying Weird Al Yankovic. We have Ian saying Freddie Mercury. We have Ed M saying John Cooper Clarke. Right said Fred. Inner Hype is saying Gene Simmons. And Andrew Gregory is saying
Don't put the next one up, Ben. Don't put the next one up.
No, I'm not. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Don't put it up. Click.
There's plenty of people called Adam
Sometimes Ben's
Johnson.
English is not so good.
The answer, and Kudos is finally saying James May. The answer is Mark Bolan from T-Rex. So you were all very close.
Who?
That's good.
Can I say, if I'd had 10,000 guesses, I wouldn't have said that.
You were close.
Well,
You
Brian,
were
I
very
think you
close.
can give me 10 million and I
means-
wouldn't have said that because I still don't know who it is after you've
No,
told
do
me
I?
who it
Never
is.
didn't even know this guy existed.
Yeah,
Who
Mark
is it?
Bolan. Everyone knows T-Rex. They're brilliant.
You didn't-
So,
What?
the
No,
first
we don't.
ever-
What is
the
T-Rex?
first- The first ever winner of Who's the Muppet is Daigle with 2 points. So you have won.
There you
So-
go. So
Hey, congratulations.
Speech,
I
yay.
will go down in history on the coffee company as the winner of the first Who's the Muppet. What an honour. I want to thank my parents for having me. I want to also say to Dave, you'd never heard of him, which means Spurs will sign him next week.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sorry,
But
can I ask
moving
Brian a question? Now that he's won, is he going to cheer up?
on-
Oh, do you know what? Nick,
What do you mean, Nick? I am very, very happy. Okay, I don't appreciate your sarcastic comments. Okay, you cut it out right now. Okay, I am very, very happy. Look at me. This is my happy face. Look, I am smiling.
you know what? Yeah, fine. Very good. Very good.
But it's that time of the show, everyone.
Very
It's time
good.
to carry it on because it is time to play Darren or Karen.
Karen.
Or
And the final
oh, if
game.
I'd known Brian was going to be on, I would have done this week's one on because he knows. I know how much he loves it.
Yeah.
Now you said that, I don't know if that's a double bluff, bro.
Triple.
That's a double bluff. Right, I have found 4 real stories from the world of TripAdvisor, and
Liar.
people in the audience need to say if it is from a male person, which it will be a Darren, which you will get.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
Thanks, Gemma. And if it is a Karen, which you will get.
Oh my god, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
That's right, little K. That's right. Let's find the first story of the week, which is a review of Alexandra Palace. It's called Alexandra Palace is Dangerous. Of course, it's a 1-star review. The view was very frightening. I went to a rock, pop, punk, emo, metal, indie pop, alternative rap, grime, gothic, R&B, house, visual, KEI, DNB gig, whatever the hell that means, gig at this venue, and it was awful. The security spat in my friend's face and called her a fat cow because she asked where the toilet was. The floor of the venue was made of ice and caused us all to slip and slide. Would not recommend this venue to children nor adults. They will not be taking my money ever again. Absolute filth. Bobby, Karen or Darren?
Karen, man, floor made of ice. Darren's gonna have 2 pints and go sliding around with his friends.
Cooves, Karen or Darren?
There's sound logic there from Bobby. There's nothing to complain about if there's beer present. So that's going to be a Karen.
All right. Brian, Karen or Darren?
Wait, what did Bobby go with?
He went with a Karen.
We want Karen.
Then Darren.
All right.
She's not
Dave,
angry.
Karen or
Why are you so
Darren?
angry?
It's
I love you,
Karen.
Brian.
Always a
Karen?
Karen. Beer and icy floors. That just sounds like a laugh.
Yeah. I like it. And Nick, Karen or Darren?
Well, I always normally go against Bobby K, but as the Legion of Doom over the other side has chosen to do
Oh,
that,
you're a cocky bastard, aren't you?
That's
You're a real cocky bastard.
Legion of Doom.
You got your new look and your thing, yeah, Mr. Cocky.
Legion of Doom.
so I'm going to say Brian is the answer.
You're going to say Brian?
Legion of Doom.
Fair play.
Funny shit.
Let's see what people in the audience think to see. And you're going Karen. We have Inner Hype saying Karen. We got Angus saying Karen. Jesus, that's an esoteric genre. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got Stuart saying Karen. Leo saying Darren.
Leo.
I love Ali Pally from Phil P. Sounds like my local nightclub. Sounds like my Kaza. We've got Darren saying, Ed M saying Darren. We have Andrew Gregory saying Karen. Real meeting of minds here. And we've got Ian saying Karen. The answer to this one is...
Oh my God, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
That's right, everyone. This was indeed a Karen. I don't know why you'd go to Alexandra Palace for a gig anyway. It's absolutely dreadful there. I'd rather do anything else. We got the second story, which is the O2 Pepsi deck, which is obviously the O2 Arena. I paid a premium price for my partner and I to sit on the Pepsi deck for my partner's birthday. Quite frankly, it was ruined by sitting in these seats. The service was poor at best, and you have to go out to the bar each time to pay. It's sold as table service, which is a con. You have to chase down one person, a whole deck, and follow them out to pay at the bar. You might as well go just to the bar. The seats are okay and would be a great view, but you're sat behind a walkway for everyone to pass. And once the show starts, everyone on the balcony stands in front of you. You cannot see the stage. These tickets should be sold as restricted view. The security team are rude and unwelcoming as it tops it off. My advice is you don't buy these tickets to enhance your experience, as you will be bitterly disappointed. My partner's birthday has been ruined by the experience. Nick, Karen or Darren?
That sounds something that Ben would say.
All right. All right. Good to hear. Dave, Karen or Darren?
It's a Karen, because there'll be no man small enough to see past people. And if there's a bar, they won't care what they're seeing anyway, because they'll just be getting drunk. So it's a Karen.
All right. Aki, Karen or Darren?
Darren.
You going Darren?
Yeah.
Keith, Karen or Darren?
Sounds like a Darren to me.
And Bobby, Karen or Darren?
It sounds like a bitchy Darren to me too, but I'm gonna go Karen just to keep the balance with I don't want Brian getting upset if I pick the same answer, and I don't
Let's see what people in the chat have to say about it. You'll go Darren. Yep. We got Ian saying Karen, Angus saying Karen. We have Phil saying Dazza, Ian saying Karen, and Ed M saying Karen. The answer to this one is indeed... Ooh.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
That's right,
What
everyone.
a wimp.
Absolutely.
I'm
And it was
the thing that I
actually-
honestly thought that it was the partner thing that gave it away.
and it was actually Nick, because he took his missus to go and see Girls Aloud, and that's where it was from. So it was actually Nick. So Nick is the Darren.
I'm sorry. No. There's no way Nick would. That was the Westlife concert.
It was here. It was him.
Me,
Yeah,
me.
that was him. It was this man. He is a total Darren. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? The next one is Staff Not Smiling. And this was made from Costa Coffee in Watford.
Who would smile working there? Any taste of that shit?
I'm going to answer Karen already.
Easy. That's an easy Karen, that is like.
We have the staff at the cafe are short-tempered and not polite, not very happy to serve. I don't feel welcomed. If they don't line people, I wonder why they choose to work in hospitality. Bobby, Karen or Darren?
I'm gonna go Karen, because at this point, as a guy, I expect shitty service in coffee shops and like more franchise places.
Yeah. Cooves, Karen or Darren?
Sticking with it, Karen.
Yeah. Brian, Karen or Darren?
Darren.
Okay. Dave, Karen or Darren?
This is a blonde head, right, in a pink juicy tracksuit with Ugg boots on. Karen.
Big boobs?
Yeah, of course. Blonde hair, big boobs. Of course. You know what I mean? That one of them crop top style tops, juicy, with juicy on the butt.
Sea bass lips with the big
Oh,
lips.
100%, 100%. Injected with more toxins than a pufferfish.
Yes, can't close your eyes
some
completely
wellies.
anymore.
Oh yeah, like this. Yeah. Big eyelashes.
Nice. Eyelashes.
Oh yeah. Flickering away.
Tell me more, Dave.
Nick, Karen or Darren?
This was actually true because the person that did this went into Ben's coffee shop the day before and then experienced such great service that they then went into Costa the next day and couldn't believe the way that they were treated. I can also tell you that the Costa in Watford is probably one of the most horrendous places in the world. So I'm going to say Emerson Royale.
I like it. So it's a Baron.
Yeah.
Let's see what the people in the chat have to say. We have Kudo saying Karen straight away. We have Angus to see girls allowed as well. We got Inner Hype saying Karen. We got Andrew Gregory saying Karen. Oh yeah, that's a Karen. We got Ian Ferguson saying Karen. So you're basically describing Katie Bryce. Yes, basically. We have Stuart saying Karen. That's why it's called Costa Fortune. Hey, good to see you. The answer to this one is...
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
It is indeed a Darren.
That is not a Darren. That is not a man.
Indeed a Darren.
That cannot be.
Indeed a Darren.
It's a Darren wearing a juicy top and eyelashes.
Oh my God. What a plot twist.
Have you had any Karens? Yes, I've had a couple of Karens here. There's always going to be a Karen.
Ben, Graham is sat next to you. There's no need to say it. Don't say it. He's sat next to you, man.
You're a Karen. Piss off.
Point proven.
Piss off, Nick. Right, and we got the final story, which is Rude Staff, which is from Love Cake in Swanage.
Ben, before you read this, I've got to go. Things come up.
All right, okay.
Well, I'll see you later.
All right, we got the last one. After finding where this cafe was because of great reviews, we entered and thought we'd look at the items for sale before we ate. We had just walked in and went upstairs when a waitress asked what we were there for and had to wait outside because it was less busy. We were taken aback by her attitude and abruptness, but walked outside. As soon as some people came out, we again tried to look at some items. When we almost at the till, which we had a pleasant smiling lady, we saw some cake on display, which looked inviting. But once again, the first waitress came past and said, "Can you move? Can you move? I'm coming through." Talk about welcoming. We were made to feel so uncomfortable that my daughter just turned and said, "Let's go. We don't need this treatment." I can't judge the food or produce, but the staff were awful. A lesson in customer service would help. Perhaps if they don't like a busy place, they should work somewhere more sedated. Maybe dog-friendly, but certainly not people-friendly. Bobby, Karen or Darren?
I'm gonna go Karen.
You going Karen? Cooves.
I'm gonna go Karen. Sorry, I gotta take this. Sorry.
This isn't a million miles away from me, as Stuart was just asking.
Yeah.
So I possibly have been here, but I think this is going to be a Karen. I'm more concerned about the fact that it says Love Cake Swanage and think that sounds like some sort of bizarre bedroom practice. Well, that went down well.
Yeah. Dave, Karen or Darren?
Oh, that's got to be a Karen. That has to be a Karen. That's all I got is it's a Karen. It's in a shop called Love Cake. They're saying about animals. So only a woman's going to take that little screaming ankle biter that's in purse. That thing, into a shop that's called Love Cake. Wearing a juicy tracksuit with big eyelashes and big boobs. with blonde hair.
And Nick, Karen or Darren?
Well, it sounds like something the YouTube Slayer would do. So I'm going to say both.
Okay.
No, Bo will kick their knees in.
Let's see what people in the chat. Let's see. Let's have a see what. Let's see. Angus is saying Karen. Yes, have you been there? Have you been there? Pop the Southwest people at last. We have Kudo saying Keza. We have Karen's Stuart saying Karen. We've got Inner Hype saying Darren. Can you move? You're blocking the sun. It's a Karen. We have Clement saying big up Kuva. Kudo saying I laughed Kuva. And we got Andrew Gregory saying Karen. For the final time of the show, the answer to this one is indeed...
Oh my God, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
4 out of 4 from Graham. But technically, you're not on the show. So actually, the winner is Brian. So Brian is gone and he's not here to accept his prize.
Bobby's got to accept his speech. God did the acceptance speech for him.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do Brian's acceptance speech, but obviously I'll have to. Here, we'll do this. We'll do this, and my name is Brian Daigle, and I just want to say, Libby out, and thank you very much for this award. I'm happy to win. Libby out, and remember, as always, Libby out.
I like it, but that's right, everyone. What does everyone think of the new game? Guess the Muppet. It's a great game.
I think it's a brilliant game. I think
like
it's a brilliant game, Ben.
Yeah.
Like that, Ben. It's a good idea when you sent it. You finally got to play it.
Every time I hear these, I can only hear, so it's a Darren for me. Yep.
Aw, Scott, man. Thanks, man. Every time you hear a man's voice, you think of me. I appreciate that. Love you too, buddy.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good. But movie props for the next 5 minutes before we end the show. I've
got one you would love, Ben.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones's hat.
Yes. We'll go with that. What is the best movie outfit? Bobby, what's the best movie outfit?
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Gotta go. Shit. I don't know. For me, do you go something iconic or do you go something that's like flashy and cool? I'm gonna go iconic. I'm gonna go with the overalls, Michael Myers, man. Simple.
Okay.
Blue overalls, baby.
Most iconic movie outfit.
Mad Max theme. I'm going to go for Mad Max 1 and 2. Mel Gibson's Road Warrior. You know, basically leathers.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave, best movie outfit.
I was going to say a joke, and I googled it, and I really fucking shouldn't have done, because I was thinking of what's her name, where she does obviously the skirt on the seat, which thing Nick said before, and I can't think of the movie or the name of the woman in it. You know, where she's sitting down and it's a
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct. Yeah. Basic things. So what I typed to Google was
Fatal
skirt
Attraction is
on.
the Michael Douglas one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I typed to Google was skirt on a chair.
Yeah.
The results were good.
Now we know why Dave's going to be busy for the next hour. Yeah,
that's another show.
All the time too, buddy.
That's another series of entertainment.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we got one from Dave's partner saying, "You're obsessed with juicy tracksuits. Do you want to see me dressed like our neighbour Peugeot?"
Yes.
But you got the boobs for it, so yeah, why not? I'm waiting
but
for
does she have the eyelashes for it?
No, but I'll buy some fake ones for £1.
So you just got to buy 2 mops, spray paint them so that they stick straight outwards, right?
Princess Leia's, that's it. Borat's onesie.
Princess
Borat's onesie, yeah. Oh my god.
But on that note, guys, it is time to end the show.
That was a mankini, wasn't it?
Yeah, the mankini, yeah.
Sexy.
Bobby, when can we next find you two?
Who knows?
Yeah. Coobs,
I think Coobs is slowly on the mend here, so maybe next week. I think maybe next Saturday we might do a Kuba the Kang Spot the Bull Saturday Night Laugh Special.
He's into the sort of summer schedule by doing one in sort of November.
Yeah. We'll do our summer special October 18th.
Great stuff. Dave, when can we next find you, buddy?
Probably with you on Morning Brews on Friday. I don't know if we're doing that because obviously tonight I'm going to watch Deadpool Wolverine at 12 o'clock. So
nice. Oh yeah, it comes out today.
Yeah, 12 o'clock tonight. I'm watching it. And kudos, I drive a Peugeot, by the way. Got it.
And thank you all so much for watching today's show. We will be back tomorrow here on The Coffee Company at 2 p.m, the usual time. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bobby, catchphrase.
Unity through football, and I love it, the chocolate.
Cooves, catchphrase.
Suck it.
That's it.
Yeah. And Dave, catchphrase.
Oh, I'm going to have to do it for Bobby, aren't I? But
oh yes, 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 yes.
Dirty me minge.
Yes, you got a dirty minge. Yes. Best catchphrase on YouTube.
Have a great rest of your day.
Clean your minge.
What the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage